It's time! Oh. It's time! Episode 4. Alt. For. Norge. I don't know what they're doing this episode. However, last week, little recap, they were like farmers or something. Deborah. Poor Deborah. She went home. But now, they're doing something else. So, let's just get started, because these are quite long.
Amerikanerne ankommer nå et av Norges vakreste steder, Nærøyfjorden og Gudvangen. Her skal de i et par dager leve livet som vikinger og bevise at det fremdeles renner vikingblod i årene deres.
This one's gonna be fun. They have to be Vikings. That's funny.
I'm searching for the words because arriving in Gudvangen, it's literally awesome.
This is a spectacular place.
So the bunad that I was wearing on 17. Mai comes from this fjord.
Det er spesielt for Kari å komme til Gudvangen. Hennes oldemor utvandret herfra, og Kari har alltid hatt et sterkt ønske om å komme hit.
Cool.
I taste my ancestry.
When I realized that this was Gudvangen all around me, it was a strange feeling. This place is so beautiful and so majestic, and yet it's so close and dear because I've been looking at pictures and paintings and hearing stories about my ancestors from this place. It's different holding a picture and seeing it, smelling it.
Of course, they're in Minnesota. That is the Norwegian capital of the U.S.
My name is Kari Toring, and I'm a performance artist. Well, I would love to go to Gudvangen. My great-grandmother was baptized in the church there, and great-grandpa Gudvangen used to drive the horse cart from the ferry up to the hotel, and just to stand where they stood would just be an overwhelming thing, I think.
Woo! To town with us. All right, welcome to my town.
A little Kari backstory. Usually that means she's going to go pretty far in the show. So, interesting.
Oh my gosh. Saw a little steeple behind the water tower, and I think that's the church that my great-grandmother was baptized in.
Hjertelig velkommen til Gudvangen.
Mange takk.
There is nothing more Norwegian than Vikings. Actually, many historians think that they beat Columbus to America.
Yes, they did.
I mean, they did beat Columbus to America, right? I don't think it's, like, up for debate anymore.
Explore the life of the Vikings, and to really get in the right mood, this is where you'll stay. So please go inside, make yourself at home, and I'll meet you shortly down by the fair. All right?
Yeah.
Oh God, this is so excellent.
Dad, watch your hand.
Oh, this is amazing. This is hot. This is very hot.
This is too cool. Wow, that's neat.
Every time we go to a new place here in Norway, it gets better and better.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I feel like that's true as well. I feel like every single time I go somewhere different in Norway, it's just like a better, more beautiful experience, which is magical, really.
Viking hut was awesome. It was kind of like the simple home that I imagine living in someday.
Nice.
I'm ready to take you on, Joe.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine living in a hut like that someday? Does he think that's like traditional Norwegian housing? That guy, he's funny. He's a funny guy.
When I saw the Viking house, I was like, yes, get to learn a little bit about the Vikings. You know, back home, I wrestle as a Viking. Stay away.
Wait, no. But what are the things?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at where you gonna be sleeping tonight, son.
It's a man purse.
All right, I feel like a Viking. Who wants some? You? I felt like, hey, they got all this Viking equipment. Why not challenge some of these people to a real wrestling match in the Viking spirit? Come on.
Is there anything you want me to tell your mom? Like you love her or something? Tell her to call Joe's mom and apologize for me kicking his ass!
Matt, I was surprised. I thought I'd shut him up with a nice old slap to the chest.
Pretty proud of myself for coming back and finally choking him out. Can you still see it? My second one of the trip.
He scares me. He does. He's like 700 pounds. He's huge. I know.
I like Doug. Doug's my favorite.
Det klart for denne ukens lagkonkurranse.
Okay, Viking hordes, prepare yourselves to release your inner Viking.
We'll do it.
It's time for the team competition. The Vikings were, of course, excellent seamen. That's why the first challenge is a race with these Viking boats.
Cool.
A består av Matthew, Kari, Maja og Joseph, mens lag B er Signa, Doug, Clinton og Grant. For å lære seg å ro båtene får de litt hjelp av noen som er drevne i faget.
Anybody know what this part of the boat is called?
Starboard.
Starboard because of this. Styrbord and babord. Styrbord, babord.
I'm super excited about today's competition. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to the fact that it's going to be mentally challenging and physically challenging, and that we have to work as a group to get it done.
This is going to be unity.
Nice.
This is going to be fabulous. This is going to be freaking fabulous.
No, stop. That's just gross. Just stop being gross.
This is going to be tremendous fun. So what are you drawing on
To
my
us, choose.
face? Which means...
That is the rune of points, direction. What rune do you need?
Upper body strength.
I'm gonna give you the wild ox too.
We have a great team. We've got a lot of strong men, and they're going to be the muscles, and Kari and I can be like the brains. I don't know, but then you have like fierce gay people team over there. So
Okay. Okay.
they always pull ahead too. So I'm completely confused.
The other team could win because Joe is just so powerful. Maybe he can single-handedly row that ship, faster than all of us combined. I don't know.
Or they're going to go in a circle because one side is so much more than the others.
Well, I do think that Joseph's strength will be a plus for the other team, but strength isn't everything.
Yeah, we got this?
You got
it. I love you. 1, 2, 3,
ha!
De to lagene skal ro hver sin båt 1 kilometer utover Nærøyfjorden. Der skal de runde et vikingflagg og ro tilbake. Når de har kommet fram, må de legge båten til bryggen, løpe 100 meter langs veien, før de må ut i den iskalde fjorden og ringe i bjellen.
Let's not think about jumping into the water. We're just going to do it, and it's going to be okay. And we're not going to, die of asphyxiation, hopefully.
Asphyxiation? Is that right? What the heck is asphyxiation? Deficient supply of oxygen to the body. I mean, I guess that applies, but is she thinking of hypothermia? Because it's so cold? Interesting.
Are you ready, Vikings? Okay. Ready, set.
Okay, follow her.
Thank you.
We are being followed, but they won't catch up. We have an exceptional team and an exceptional lead rower.
Yes.
Yep.
I happened to sit in the lead row spot, and so it was my duty to set the pace. So I began a chant.
She kept chanting the entire race.
Just chanted and rode.
Hey, we're gonna race the ferry, guys. Let's do it.
Lag B ligger foran lag A når de runder flagget, og det nå opp til Joseph å ta I litt ekstra for laget sitt.
Oh! I heard like a little and I wasn't using too much strength, and that's just when I was going soft. So when I started to try to dig in, I just crack and the oars split.
That oar broke of our strongest person, so I had to sit out. I volunteered. But I'm hoping we can get it together. Pump it up!
I volunteered. That's hilarious.
Blir lag B overlegne og fosser ifra.
Brilliant work!
Looks refreshing. Why do I want to do that? I kind of want to do that.
We won again today.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
It feels great.
It's gonna be the most time.
Oh, is that cold or what? Fuck me, that's cold. I thought I was going to drown, actually, because I couldn't breathe. It scared me a bit, but now I'm okay. I don't mind.
I feel very Norwegian.
You're a Viking.
I'm a Viking! Yeah!
Yeah, she's a good host. I've noticed before in other episodes that she's not afraid to, like, not necessarily be in there with them, but, like, encourage them. And when they do things like that, she's like, yeah, she's into it, you know, which is nice.
It was kind of funny because the big guy that everyone said we may need to be worried about was Joseph, and he definitely affected his team in a weird way because he broke the oar.
I'm just trying to keep the pace.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel too good. Not feeling too good right now.
Now we need to build a big fire.
All right.
And sit around it.
I have been on the losing team every time. It was just kind of a downer, actually. A big downer. A giant downer. And Maya's mad. I can just hope and pray that the losing people challenge is another entertainment thing, because that's all I seem to do well.
Wow, you guys, that was exciting.
Yeah, it sure was. It was a blast.
What was the hardest part?
What? It just rose.
I don't know. That wasn't hard. It was fun.
Maybe the hardest part was getting in the water. Getting in the water was the actual.
Getting out of the water was almost as hard. I froze up.
You did great. I'm proud of you.
Okay, brag about it. Why don't you? Brag some more, huh?
As for the losing team, you'll now get a second chance to show us your inner Viking. And those of you who passed the test still have the chance to meet your Norwegian family. But the individual challenge is tomorrow. Now we're going to enjoy a nice Viking dinner.
Okay.
What did the Vikings eat? Meat? Obviously.
Skal taperlaget ut I en individuell konkurranse for å bevise at de kan leve som vikinger. Men først skal de spise et ordentlig vikingmåltid, helstekt gris.
I've never seen an entire roast pig before.
You haven't?
Never. No, I wasn't sorry for the pig. Is that bad? I think I'm over it. After eating a sheep's face, nothing surprises me anymore. Let me eat it. That's my response to dead things. I wonder what it tastes like. Excellent. Yeah.
This beer is homemade, homebrewed from Voss. And Voss is known for his beer.
I thought Voss was known for its water.
Mens de andre sover, står Kari opp for å kikke seg litt rundt I Gudvangen. Hennes oldemor utvandret herfra, Og for Kari er det sterkt å være her.
When I woke up this morning and everything was so quiet and nice, I needed to get out and have a brain break. I took a walk down by the shore while the others were still sleeping. I came upon the Baka Church. That's the church that my grandma's mother was baptized in.
That's cool. It's cool that she knows so much about where she came from and has all of that recorded. I think that's special in a way.
I know it means a lot to her now for me to be here, even though I couldn't come when she was alive.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. I can't. When people cry, I cry. Okay.
Oh, it means a lot for me to be here and to feel the soul-stirring energy of this place and the deep meaning that it has for our family. It's pretty amazing. I'm so grateful that I can be here. I just didn't think I'd ever get a chance to come. I was cold.
Resten av gjengen er I ferd med å stå opp, og de synes det er et spesielt sted å våkne på.
Another beautiful day in Viking land.
It is crazy. If you are from the US and you live in like a very rural area, waking up in a fjord like that or just with that kind of grand nature around you is kind of disorienting, but in like a really nice, overwhelming, feel-good way. I can remember we took a road trip around Hardangerfjord and Geirangerfjord, or Hardangervidda. Hardanger and Geirangerfjord, and we slept in the car, like at camping spots along the way, and waking up and just like opening the back of the car and you see these beautiful mountains and like beautiful water, and it's just like, it is so surreal. It feels quite literally like a not real place, like you're waking up in a movie or something. It is overwhelming but like spectacular. I probably will forever be just like baffled by the Norwegian nature and grandeur of it. It's stunning.
Good morning! Yesterday's losing team will soon have to compete again, while the winning team are going on a little trip. So why don't you go and make your matpakke?
Good, man. There you go. Excuse me. Thank you.
You guys, since you lost the boat race yesterday, you'll get one more chance to prove that you can deserve to call yourselves true Vikings. So why don't you meet me outside the Viking house in 10 minutes? All right?
Deltakerne på vinnerlaget har fått vite at de skal gjøre seg klare for tur, men vet ennå ikke hva de skal være med på. Mens vinnerlaget smører matpakke, gjør taperlaget seg klare for å konkurrere om en plass videre I Alt for Norge.
To introduce this competition, please say hello to a famous Norwegian comedian and TV host, a true Norwegian Viking, Truls Svendsen.
Hello.
Truls?
Today's competition will challenge your inner warrior. You'll need to show determination, instinct of survival, and even brutality. The reason that I've been picked to judge this is that I have Viking blood. Not my father, not my father's father, not my father's father's father, but my father's 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 father. His grandfather's father had an aunt. Her father was a Viking.
Excellent.
I feel like that's just so like indicative of Norwegian pride in a sense, where they're very much like, yes, we're Vikings, we come from Vikings, and then that is like the lineage behind it.
Today you are going to compete in two of the most common Viking activities. Number one, to shoot with bow and arrow, and the other one to kill.
Maya.
Have you killed before?
Not that I got caught for.
Matthew, since you won the Norwegian Spirit Award last week, you'll get to step aside and watch the others compete this time.
Taperlaget får litt tid til å øve seg på å skyte med pil og bue. Vinneren av denne konkurransen er trygg, mens de to andre må kjempe videre om plassen.
Joe, you are the winner.
Congratulations! You're safe from elimination.
Thanks. I'm used to just going out there and slamming things around, so it's really tough to have to breathe and not really think about trying to use my muscles. It's hard.
Good breathing, Joe. Good breathing.
Yes, good breathing. Congratulations.
When we lost the boat race, I was devastated. I wanted to win. I broke a freaking oar. You know, I want to win. Here I am in Viking land. I won. It felt great to know that, you know, I actually won something.
Kari and Maya, you have to compete in killing.
Blood sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Blood
I wonder what we're
sisters.
going to kill. I hope that it's not something scary that's going to fight me back or cute. I don't want to kill any cute things. I hope it's ugly and slow and dumb, whatever it is.
Mens taperlaget gjør seg klar til ny konkurranse, er de som vant gårsdagens roing på vei for å få premien sin. De skal rappellere ned Skjervefossen, en premie med en viss bismak for Doug, som sliter med høydeskrekk.
That's how I feel. I can't even express how I feel. I'm actually terrified. I'm shaking.
Oh.
I'm not even religious, but someone help me.
Når man rappellerer, er det meningen å stå ut fra veggen på begge bena. Clinton finner en litt mer avslappende måte å komme seg ned på.
I got like halfway down, I lost my footing somehow, and I got turned around, and of course I had to do it Texas style, a little bit different. I went down the cliff on my...
Texas style, a little bit different. God. I like him too. He seems very just kind of like blasé about everything. He's like easygoing and fine with things.
Det er klart for den siste og avgjørende vikingkonkurransen. Og det står nå mellom Kari og Maja.
Now it's time to kill something, and who knows what that will be or how that will go. I'm sure we'll get some information, you know, to prepare us, but women in my family have been killing what they eat for many centuries, so I'm not all that worried about it. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, chicken! No!
This is actually tonight's dinner.
Oh, nice. Okay, so glad it isn't a pig.
Kari, how do you feel about this?
Well, this is what my grandmothers did for centuries upon centuries, and I think it's something that's going to serve to really strengthen me and bind me to my mother and her mothers before her.
What a beautiful way of looking at killing a chicken.
Scared to death, and I don't want to do it, but I'm ready. Let me at him.
You are now going in one by one. Then you have to catch one of the hands, use a club and hit it on the head so it passes out. Then you're going to put it on the hog stubbe, as we call it, and cut its head off. We're going to time you as well, and afterwards we'll reveal who has used.
I feel like this could almost be traumatic because it's obviously medieval and you don't do it anymore, so like our brains kind of aren't really wired to be okay with this kind of treatment to animals. So I feel like it could be kind of traumatic to do this. Ooh, I don't think I would be able to do it.
It's just the longest time.
And the one that loses this competition, unfortunately, will have to go back to the States.
I'm really grossed out right now. I've never killed a chicken, and this is really scary for me because I don't think I'll be able to.
You mean whoever loses? Is it like if you can't do it or if you don't kill the chicken good enough? Because that's even more traumatic, is you're just sitting there like beating this chicken because you're trying to get it to pass out, but it won't? I don't know if I like this. Seems kind of icky to me.
Right now I'm feeling excited and kind of happy because I've always wanted to do this, honestly. I hear my grandma's voice saying, you know, it's what we've always done. So I feel honored to be able to provide for the meal.
Ready? Set. Go!
Not a fan. Not a fan. That's weird. Weird alt for Norge.
I think it went very well. I was very proud of the job I did, and I felt my grandmother's presence and just followed her lead, really.
To kill a hen, the feelings I experienced were previous to actually doing the act. Right before I had to kill it, I was scared and anxious, and I had like a fight or flight. I didn't want to do it at all. But once I got into the pen, I turned everything off, and I just looked at it as a little, robot or something. Well,
isn't that like what serial killers do? It's like black out, turn it off. Yikes.
You just did it. You didn't like you thought twice about it.
No.
It's hard to say how this is going to turn out because Maya's a powerful, strong woman, and she's full of surprises, and I hope she feels good about the job she did.
I'm pretty sure that I did not win, so I'm not confident at all. I wouldn't mind going home right now because I feel like I've experienced a lot of Norway. But it would suck too.
Både Maja og Kari klarte å ta livet av høna, og det er på tide å avsløre hvem som gjorde det raskest, og fremdeles få være med i Alt for Norge.
The brutality of being a Viking was made real today.
Yeah, Kari. How do you think the killing went?
I thought it was quite smooth, and I don't think that my chicken suffered in the least. I was singing to it and holding its heart and pouring energy into it, and I think it will taste very good tonight.
Maya?
My chicken, that poor chicken, yeah, it went terribly.
You think so?
Yeah.
This is the moment of truth.
I'm stunned. Maya's like, why the hell did you just make me kill a chicken?
You have the results.
Yes. First, I have to say I was both impressed and disgusted of what I saw today. But I can assure you that I could never have done the same. So, a very well done job.
Yes.
One of you used 1 minute and 25 seconds. The other one used 1 minute and 20 seconds. So only a difference of 5 seconds. Okay, are you ready? The winner is... Maya.
What?
I don't know how I feel about that. I like Maya. She's one of my favorites. Kari is so like... I said at the beginning because they were doing a little feature on her, it probably means that she goes far, but obviously that was wrong. But I feel like Kari is so much more just like into it and into her ancestors and stuff. So, I mean, I almost feel like she deserves it a little bit more. But maybe we'll learn more about Maya in the next few episodes. Maya was so, I don't know, she was like, she thought so hard that she didn't do a good job. And then Kari being so respectful about it, it almost feels a little bit weird that she's now going home after having to do something so crazy like that. I don't know.
You did so well. I will tell you, I still think from the bottom of my heart, you are like Miss Norway. You are incredible.
For myself, I have a sense of relief, and I have a lot of really cool gigs waiting for me at home, and it'll be great to see my family.
Som ekte vikinger må selvsagt amerikanerne spise det de har drept. Det er klart for kyllingmiddag.
Here's to you, Thumper.
Harry and the chicken.
Hardy and the chicken. And Maya.
Maya, a.k.a. Thumper.
How did the self-slayed hen taste?
It tasted fantastic.
I think we got the one that Maya killed. Because
Okay.
it was a little
stressed.
a little more tense. A little hard to chew.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you can now call yourselves true Vikings. Yes, and you're all one step closer to win the prize of $50,000. And last but not least, uniting with your Norwegian family. So congratulations. It's now time for the Norwegian Spirit Award. And as you all know, the purpose of
Who's gonna get it? Maybe Clint? I feel like Kari should have gotten it if she was still there. But they could also probably give it to Maya because she legit killed an animal, so she kind of deserves it, in my opinion.
this week, the award goes to someone that has been on the losing team every single time, and she has kept the spirit up and never complained once. And who would have thought that an opera singer from Chicago would kill the hen in 1 minute and 20 seconds? So congratulations, Maya.
Thank you, Henrietta.
You are the winner of this week's Spirit Award.
Congratulations, Maya.
She deserves it. She deserves it.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Oh, fun. This show. I just like it so much. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about it. Even though this episode was a little bit iffy, in my opinion, with the whole chicken thing, it was still good, still nice. Remember to like this video and subscribe. I would love to have you be a part of my little community here on YouTube. Also, down here is a little join button. I have channel members now, and you get some exclusive perks. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.